friends. Happy Earth Day. Thank you for joining me today on the yoga mat. I'm so honored to be here on behalf of Yoga Buzz to provide you with a quick afternoon class that will hopefully kind of fill your spirit, fill your soul up, and help us celebrate all that is wonderful with Mother Earth. So we'll start on the mat, on our bottoms. So find a comfortable way to be. Whatever that is for you is totally fine. So it could be with your legs crossed, it could be with your legs straight. You decide what you need today. As we go through class, I will offer a ton of modifications, but feel free to do what feels good for you and make you connected to whatever you're feeling as we go along. So find your way on the mat and let's just start in a comfortable seat. Maybe shrug your shoulders up and back. See if you can just kind of center yourself for a moment. Sitting tall and breathing. Notice your breath. Notice the richness of your breath. All the oxygen that we have, or most of the oxygen we have, is brought on by the trees that surround us outside. And breathing, just the act of breathing, is a radical act, a revolutionary act. So enjoy your breath, whatever that is for you today. And just know that you can always come back to your breath whenever you want. You don't ever have to change it. You're perfect the way you are. So just breathe. Notice the quality. And we'll start adding some gentle movement to our breath. So you can always keep your eyes closed in this practice, or you can leave them open or at a heavy gaze. So you're going to bring your hands down to your sides, maybe touch the earth with your hands. And on an inhale, raise your hands up overhead. Grab the sun, because it's out today where we're at. So grab that sun, maybe take that sun in your hand, bring it down to your chest, hold it there. Inhale, let the sun go. Exhale, hands down at your sides. Again, inhale, hands overhead, grabbing that sun, bringing it to your chest on the exhale. Inhale, hands up overhead, and exhale, hands down at the side. One more time. Inhale, really reach this time. Grab whatever you need to. Bring that down to your chest on the exhale. And on the inhale, let it go. Exhale, bring your hands down to the side. On the next inhale, raise your hands up overhead. And on the exhale, you're going to drop that right hand, lift that left hand up and over. Keep that neck strong, but see if you can try to shine that chest towards the sky, towards the sun, the clouds. Breathe here. And if you need a little bit more of a stretch, walk those hands out. Give yourself a little bit more. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. On the next inhale, rise back up. Maybe look at your thumbs that are over you, giving yourself just a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Bring that right up and over. A nice stretch along that side body. And if you need a little bit more, walk that left hand out, giving yourself a nice stretch. Good. See if you can maybe open that chest up to the sky. Breathing here. On the next inhale, rise back up, hands overhead, look towards those thumbs. We're going to twist here. It's all about change, right? So you're gonna twist to the right. So take that left hand, place it on your right knee. Use that right hand as a little kickstand behind you. And when you push into the ground behind you, you'll notice that your body propels upward. You should be sitting strong here. Look over to the right, or if you want a deeper stretch, feel free to twist with that torso, looking back behind you. Breathe here, inhaling, exhaling. Finding that space. Good. And on the next inhale, what we're going to do is we're going to take that right hand, bring it across to your left knee. So you're kind of giving yourself like a little weird hug. And that's okay. Just kind of enjoy that. We're lacking a lot of human contact right now. So this may be your hug for the day for yourself. Hopefully it's not the only hug for your day. You should be hugging yourself all the time. But kind of feel into this. And then we're going to take that left hand, place it behind us. So you're going to sit tall here. Either look over to the left-hand side of your mat or twist with the torso and look behind you. If one side of the body is a little bit looser than the other side, that's okay. That's called anatomy. That's how our bodies work. Sit tall, inhale, and exhale. Find that space. Good. Couple more breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And now we're going to take that left hand, bring it across our body to our right knee. Give yourself that little hug. Maybe tuck your chin to chest and just breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And let your hands go. Sit tall again. Notice what's changed. Maybe what stayed the same. And what we're going to do from here is we're going to find our way into tabletop. So however you want to get there is okay. If it's on the side, in your little mermaid pose or merman pose, go for it. And once you arrive in tabletop, make sure your hands are spread wide, your shoulders and wrists are aligned. And we're just going to exhale, look forward into cow. Inhale, tuck that chin, tuck that tailbone for cat. Exhale and inhale. And just going to continue this at your own breath. Exhaling and inhaling. And if that's the way you like to roll, that's perfectly fine. If you want to add a little bit more energetic movement, by all means, feel free to make circles one way or the other. Maybe rock back and forth. This is your cat-cow, and this is your practice. So however you want to go through the cat-cow to loosen up that spine, by all means, go for it. And whenever you're ready, bring your spine back to neutral. And from here, we're going to bring our knees a little bit wider. We're going to walk our palms like about a palm print ahead of where we're at. And we're going to take first that right palm. We're going to place it in the center of the mat, but ahead of us. We're going to take that left hand. We're going to thread it through, and we're going to inhale, open up to the left-hand side. Exhale, thread it through, rest on that left shoulder. If this isn't comfortable for you, or you want to rest your head, use that other arm as a rest, or just come down onto that forearm. Whatever is comfortable for you. You can also bring your forehead to the mat. Breathe here, inhaling and exhaling. Couple more breaths. Inhale and exhale. And on the next inhale, we're going to push into that right hand, opening up against the left. Exhale, place that left hand down. Now we're going to take that left hand, replace the right hand with it. We're going to take that right hand, kind of start underneath you, thread it through. Inhale, open up to the right. It doesn't matter if your hand can't be completely up over. This is fine. We're going to open up to the right. Exhale, thread through, come down onto that right shoulder. Now from here, you again can adjust to what's comfortable for you. Maybe just coming down on the forearm. Maybe resting your head on your left arm. Or maybe bringing your forehead to the mat. You decide what you need here and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale. On the next inhale, push into that left hand, open up to the right. Oh, you got it. Exhale. Place that hand back down. Bring your hands a little wider apart. Sink your hips back into a child's pose. See if you can rest your forehead on the mat. If you can't, that's not a big deal. You can rest your forehead on your hands. Whatever's comfortable and restful for you is totally fine. Yoga isn't about touching your toes or getting in some pretzel pose. It's about how you feel in your body as you do it. And everybody can do yoga. Take a few cleansing breaths into child's pose. And on the next inhale, we're going to come up, tuck our toes, bring our hands a little bit wider, sink our hips up and back into downward facing dog. Push that chest towards your thighs. Maybe walk out the dog here. Take a few breaths. And whenever you're ready, slowly start walking your feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up. Hands overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling? What has shifted? What has stayed the same? Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back into either high plank or lower those knees down to low plank. Exhale, lower yourself down all the way to the mat. Your palms probably going to be about mid-torso. On the next inhale, push into the tops of your feet, push your chest forward, cobra. Exhale, back down. Tuck your toes, sink your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Breathe here. Take a few breaths. And whenever you're ready, slowly start walking your feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up. Hands overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands. Step your right foot back. Come onto the ball of your right foot. Keep that left knee at 90 degrees. Now maybe you frame that foot, Or maybe if you're like me and need a little bit more room, you bring your hands on the inside of that foot. We're coming into a little bit of a lunge here. So shine your chest forward. Breathe here. Now, take that right hand, move it over close to the right-hand side of your mat. You're gonna take your left hand, inhale, open up to the left. See if you can stack your shoulders. That might not be possible. That's okay, just see how close you can get. Breathe here. Always feel that you can lower that back leg. Exhale, lower that hand back down. Shine that chest forward. And find a little bit of momentum. Step that right foot up. Find yourself in forward fold. Kind of let yourself hang out here for a moment. So you're in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're planting our hands again. Step that left foot back. Stay on the ball of that left foot. If you want to frame your right foot, that's great. If you need a little bit more room, just bring your hands on the inside of that right foot. Shine that chest forward. So look a little bit forward at the top of your mat maybe. And whenever you're ready, take that left hand, bring it to the left side of your mat. We're going to inhale, open up, raise your hands up, right side. See if you can stack the shoulders. Breathe here. Exhale, lower the hand down. Find that little bit of momentum and push that left foot up and forward fold. Now in this forward fold, really hang loose. Maybe shake your head no or yes. Up and down, all around. Good. Inhale, come to halfway lift, just for a moment, and then slowly start rising all the way up. Hands overhead. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Very nice. So from here, we're going to plant that left foot, bring that right foot back behind you with your right foot pointing towards the side of your mat. Make sure your feet are lined up. So it should feel like you can tear your yoga mat or whatever surface you're on apart. Tear the earth apart, okay? That front leg should be bent, so that front left leg should be bent. Bring your hands out to a T. On the inhale, we're going to straighten that left hand. Bring our hands up overhead. Touch. Exhale, back down. So inhale, straighten that left knee. Touch the top. Exhale, back down. One more time. Inhale, straighten the knee. Bring your hands overhead. Exhale, touch, back down. Good. Take that front forearm, that left forearm. Bring it to that left thigh. Bring your right hand up and over. Breathe here. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, drop that back hand, flip that left hand up and over, reverse. Exhale, back to warrior two. Now we're going to take that left foot, point it towards the side of the mat that your right foot is pointing to. So we're kind of in a star. I'm going to exhale, hinge forward here. Maybe add a little bit of a micro bend to your knees. Just kind of let yourself rest. Inhale and exhale. And this wide-legged forward fold. Now take that right foot, point it towards the other side of the mat. Keep that left foot pointed towards the side of the mat. Line them up. Slowly work your way up into warrior two on this side. So we're going to straighten that right knee. And bring our hands up overhead. Inhale, touch. Exhale, back down. Again, inhale, touch. Exhale, back down. One more time. Inhale, touch. Exhale, back down. Very good. So from here, take that front right arm, bring it to your right or your right thigh. Bring that left hand up and over. Reverse or inhale back to center. Exhale, drop the back hand. Flip the front hand. Now we're in reverse. Breathe here. Exhale back to warrior two. Take that right foot, point it towards the front of the mat again, and then exhale, forward fold. Feel free to bend the knees. If you need a little bit of a deeper forward fold, maybe line your hands up along the arches of your feet. If you want even more, flip those palms, walk them back. Breathe here. Good. Take a couple more breaths wherever you're at. And then slowly find your way into a seated position with your legs out straight on your mat. So you may be pointing one way or the other. I'm going to be facing the camera so that you can kind of see. So inhale, we're going to raise our hands up overhead. Exhale, you're going to lead with your chest into a forward fold this way. Just see how far your hands get. Maybe they get to your ankles. Maybe they get to your shins, or maybe they get to your knees. Either way, lead with the chest, neck strong. And then whenever you're ready, tuck your chin to the chest. See if you can get a little bit further, a little bit deeper. Breathe here. Take a few more breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Good, and whenever you're ready, slowly work your way back up. Bring your feet together if that's possible. If that's uncomfortable for you, just cross your legs. It's all good. So bring your feet together, and then from here, see if you can just hinge forward. Maybe rest your forearms on your calves. Maybe you're grabbing your feet. Hinge forward here. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. So if you're on the side of your mat, you might want to bring your knees so they're pointing towards the sky. Take your shoulders, shrug them back, okay? And then slowly, maybe you bring your palms to face the sky as well. Slowly start working your way down onto your back. So take your time with this. This could be a great little core workout, or you could just be like, hey, I'm ready to be on my back and resting. By all means, take your time. Lower yourself down. Good. Now that you're on your back, keep your knees bent. Bring your feet as wide as the mat and just start windshield wipering your legs back and forth. And whenever your feet fall over to the right, or your legs fall over to the right, let them rest to the right. With your arms, maybe bring them out to a T. And then if you want a little bit more of a stretch, look over your left shoulder. You decide where you want to take this stretch. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing. And on the next inhale, Raise that left leg, then the right. Windshield wiper your legs again, back and forth. Just a couple of times to recalibrate. And then whenever your legs fall to the left, let them rest. Bring your hands out to a T if you'd like. Maybe you look over your right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Good. On the next inhale, raise that right leg up, raise that left leg up, and then slowly start lowering your legs down onto the mat. Give yourself a full body stretch. Really give yourself a stretch. Feel every muscle in your body really contract here, and then exhale, let it hang loose. And again, feel every body in your muscle. Maybe your face scrunches up. Exhale, let it loose. One more time, really stretch, stretch, exhale, let loose. And find your way into a comfortable resting pose. So that could be on your back, it could be with your knees bent, your side, your stomach, or a favorite pose, or it could be seated. You can have your eyes open or closed, and just know that you can take as much time in final rest as you'd like. But as we enter final rest, I'd like to read you one of my favorite poems that I feel like is really fitting today, that it's Earth Day, and just the time that we're in. And it's called Wild Geese by Mary Oliver. So as you're relaxing into your final rest, just let these words wash over you. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about your despair, yours, and I will tell you about mine. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscape over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely the world offers itself to your imagination, calls you like the wind, like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place in the family of things. Take your time in Shavasana, in final rest. We all can use that rest. And don't feel rushed to get up unless you need to. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing all of you in person again very soon. Happy Earth Day, and take good care, my friends. And for that, I say namaste.